Hi. So here are the tier lists. I'm gonna put this as mystery is gonna be never had. Alright. All trash. It's fast food, you're correct. Dude, Elevation Burger's on here. Yo, this place is really good. If you've ever been to MagFest, they have one. Pretty good. We steamed hammed it up one time there. I'm gonna put that at A. I have some good memories of it, even though I've only had it at one time. May I ask the name of the music? This is actually my own song. Popsky made this. You can find that ad if you type in exclamation point Popsky. Really cool, dude. I commissioned this from him, and yeah, he made it for me. This is my intermission theme. Unique to me. So Elevation Burger, though, very good place. If you ever go to MagFest, go there. You can check out his Bandcamp. It's in the chat. Not to dox you, but what region of the country you're in is important to fast food talk. I'm in America. I've said I'm in New York. So Popsky does great work. Buy his music, please. I've never had Jack in the Box. Arby's? Arby's is a solid B tier. They don't have it here. It's not a thing. No Jack in the Box. It's all stoner food anyway. Alright. So, I'm gonna put Arby's in B tier. Arby's is pretty good. You get the meat sweats when you go there. It's pretty great. Sometimes you get a really delicious beef and cheddar. Why would I go there over any other place? I feel like the food at Arby's is pretty okay. I've never really had a bad Arby's experience, but it's just not my first choice, usually. I've never had their chicken, I can't say. They have a Meat Mountain sandwich, though, which is a thing. A&W. I'm gonna put them at D tier. They have really good root beer, but I've only ever had their food once or twice, and it was not very good. It was at cons in Canada. So maybe it's better in Canada? Take it easy, Common. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, yeah, they have a restaurant. It's not very good. For the root beer alone, I would put it around there. If it was overall better, I'd put it elsewhere. We have to go out of the way for Arby's. We used to have one near you, but you don't remember the food. All right. Auntie Anne's, delicious. Every time I go to a con, me and my buddy Otto stop there. Auntie Anne, because of cutoff. A tier. Great pretzels. You just need a pretzel to go and some lemonade. Delicious. You get the cinnamon pretzels. Those things are delicious. There is a thing they do. They do it like a pretzel drive here at my the school my mother works at. A&W is Harbage. So you find Auntie Anne's mostly in the mall. If you go to a mall, you'll usually find it. So they're very good if you just need like a quick snack. Boston Market. Not a fan of their food. Their mac and cheese is pretty good. I'm gonna put it at D tier. They have some pretty okay stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Boston Market. Burger King. This is gonna be controversial. I'm going to put it in S tier. So a lot of people hate Burger King and they always tell me, fuck off, you're wrong. I actually have never had a bad experience at a Burger King, and the food there is very good. I don't know why everyone else hates Burger King. I'm gonna actually zoom this out a little bit too for you guys. It's just, I've never been to a Burger King and had a bad experience. It's delicious every time I get it. Their fries are okay. They have really good burgers. The chicken fries, or whatever they're called, are delicious. They have great video games. I miss when they had... Do you remember they used to have a thing? They had a promo for it. Shake 'em up fries, and you put like a cheese powder on them, and they had like a Rocket Power toy at the time. It was delicious. Bring it back. Checkers. I don't get it often, but it's really good. They have delicious cheese fries. They have great milkshakes. The burgers are pretty good. I'm gonna put it at A tier. I don't go out of my way enough to put it in S tier. That stuff was gross and delicious? Of course it was. It's fast food. You described every fast food. Chick-Fil-A. I have had Chick-Fil-A exactly once, and it was terrible. I had it in Tennessee. It was not very good. I had chicken, and I had some kind of like peach milkshake. Also, regardless of their status as a company, garbage. Actually terrible. Checkers is also known as Rallies. So, if you've heard of Rallies, it's Checkers. Hatred chicken. I'm good never having this chicken again. That was years ago before I even knew it was a bad company. It was just like, I've heard good things about this, and I was like, this is mediocre. Hippo. I assume this is called Hippo. This is Chipotle. D. Chipotle. Pretty terrible. You ever been to Chipotle? It's not very good. They give you, like, so many terrible things. It's overpriced. And you have to pay for chips. You have to pay for guac. So many things you have to pay for that other places you just don't have to pay. Or queso sucks. It's just not worth going there. I've only ever gone there when I needed to at, like, a con or something. Or this one time that my work was doing a thing where we had free Chipotle at the movie theater. Cinnabon, put it at C tier. It's okay. Cinnabo, as it's now. I've never had Zaxby's. So now that you say that and it's on here, putting it there. Because I've never had it. It's not a thing here. But Chipotle sucks. Don't go to Chipotle. Go elsewhere. Jimmy John's. Never had it. Heard it's terrible. Dairy Queen. Don't remember having it, but I've had it once, apparently, so I'm gonna put it in F tier. Not because it's bad, but just because I cannot remember having it. Yeah, Moe's is what I would put over Chipotle. Personally, I would put Moe's into S tier if I could, and I've not had it in a while. They give you so much chips. The amount of chips Moe's gives you is equal to the Five Guys fries, as we will get to. Dunkin' Donuts. I love Dunkies, as we call it over here. Dunkies is great. I'm gonna put Dunkies at S tier. Dunkies is fantastic. Dunkies is a great East Coast thing. If you like their coffee, or if you like coffee, try it out. They have great donuts too. Really good. I like going there. It's something that I would say I would love to go to more. They have like Girl Scout cookie flavors sometimes. So they have like a Thin Mint coffee. Dunkies. Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone right now. You can have one Dunkies because you're epic. Pollo Loco. Never heard of it. Probably doesn't exist here. Dunkin' is more of like a Dunkies is more of like a northeastern thing. Five Guys. Alright, I'm cheating by doing this. I'm going to put it in S tier, not because it is amazing, but I live really close, and it is easy walking distance for me. But their food is fucking overpriced. I will agree with you. And it has gone up in price because I've gone there so many times. And I know that the price is not what it should be. Because, holy shit, their food is good, but it's overrated. I've had a bacon milkshake from them. It was delicious. I did it because why not? Hardee's is also Carl Jr.'s. Never been there. In-N-Out Burger. Surprising no one, S tier. I guess I'll also... Hold on, before I go to In-N-Out, I'm going to keep that there, but... Five Guys is... one of the things I like is they give you a lot of peanuts. I guess if you don't like peanuts, might be a reason not to go there. Their peanuts are great for waiting. They give you an amazing amount of fries. They give you really good burgers. Like, those burgers are delicious. But I just wish the price was better. I also love they let you draw there, too. In-N-Out only exists in a few places. I've had it like 3 times when I visited Lonely. Very good. Their fries are terrible, but the burgers make up for it. That, you get burgers and great milkshakes there, but the fries are... I would say if I cared enough about the fries, I would probably put the fries in, like, B tier. But you don't need the fries to make In-N-Out amazing. Jersey Mike's. They're about as overpriced as Five Guys, But the problem is if you want to get a full sandwich, it's double the money of what it already is. I'm gonna put this in C tier. Because you have to pay like $20 for a full sub, and their cheesesteaks are delicious. But fuck them. KFC, S tier. Amazing. KFC is fantastic. They make great food. Every time I have it, I'm satisfied with what I get. I can't think of a single time that I've ever gotten a KFC and just been like, oh, this is bad. At least near me, I've never done that. Personally, I feel like the worst thing I've had at KFC is still pretty alright. They have great sides, their gravy and their mashed potato is delicious, their fried chicken is great. They do like Nashville chicken now. I like their potato wedges. I know a lot of people tell me that's wrong. Their mac and cheese is great. Really everything I've had is pretty good. Now, I see Popeyes isn't on this. Oh, no, it is. Actually, I'm going to change this. I'm going to put KFC in A tier. Popeyes is slightly better. It is the same thing, but better. They have spicy chicken. I always get the spicy. What about KFC's video game? This is a food tier list. This is not a video game tier list. Worked at a KFC once and it was the filthiest store I'd ever had the displeasure of working at. I believe it. Totally believe it. It's basically KFC if it was Southern, like Louisiana style, and it's just so much better. Their mac and cheese is terrible though, but I don't get that there. I usually get their fries. Krispy Kreme. They give you amazing hats. I'm gonna put that in A tier, which apparently perfectly lines up with that. Their donuts are pretty good. Sneak King helped BK get an S tier. I was joking about that. That doesn't actually matter. I said that as a joke, like, oh yeah, they have pretty good games too. If their games mattered, I would probably put KFC in an S tier. But I've also heard that the KFC game is not very good from people. So I will use that against it. If we're gonna go by that logic. Long John Silver's. Never had it. McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. Put in an F tier. Their fries are delicious, but everything else I've had at McDonald's is terrible. Actually, no. You know what? That's not fair. Their nuggies are really good. C tier. But everything else is bad. Never had a thing at McDonald's besides the nuggies and the fries that I think are worth it. I haven't gone there in years. Panda Express, if I've had it, it's probably years ago, and it's what you expect it to be, so I'm just gonna put it there. Panera Bread. Absolutely getting an F tier. Let me tell you my Panera Bread stories. Fuck Panera Bread. I went there, and every time I went to the one near me, I have had a miserable experience. They gave me a free smoothie or something, I forget what it was. And I was waiting there like an hour for this smoothie, and I kept like waiting there in line, and no one asked me anything about where like, what are you waiting for or anything. I'm sitting there the whole time like, hey, this is a free smoothie, like, where are you? I need this thing so I could leave and do my day. And I'm sitting there the whole time, and I keep asking them, they're like, yeah, we're getting it. They never got my smoothie. I eventually complained to the manager, and they offered me a free thing, which I did not take. It was pretty bad. It was years ago. Maybe they were better now. Their best thing is the bread bowl mac and cheese. Delicious. But the service is so awful there. Drinks are fine and that's it. I don't know. I just cannot stand Panera Bread after that. It's awful. Quiznos. Never had it. Cane's? Never heard of it. Sonic. Their food is average, and it ranges from average to bad, but their drinks are so good. I'm gonna put it at B tier. Because every time I go to Sonic, I really enjoy any drink that I get, and their food, pretty okay. The problem with the food is that, like, it's just not nearly as good. What's going on? We finished Superman, so we're just doing tier lists now. The drinks are really good. I got it the other day. It was like download the app and you get half price drinks any size. So I got the biggest size and had like a 44 ounce drink for like $2. They're open all the time, too. I will say it was kind of annoying. They put a sign of where to go. I went where it said to go, and then the guy was like, oh, you're at the wrong lot? You're at the lot to the left of where you need to be? I'm like, but the lot I'm in has the number on the right. Why would it be on the left where I can't see it? Which is stupid. But otherwise, go there for the drinks, and get their chili cheese fries are delicious. You mostly want to go to Sonic for the drinks. Steak and Shake? Not a thing here. Subway. You've heard me rant on stream many times about how they bend my sandwiches into a capital U. So, no surprise, putting this in F tier. I don't know how they do that consistently. They did this multiple times. They would bend it into a U shape. Everything would just fall out. It's terrible. Food isn't good either. Very low effort. How the fuck did they bend a sandwich like that? I don't know! It used to be a thing whenever I went to my friend who worked at a play and trade. I would always get the Subway there, and I'd be like, "What? How are you doing this consistently?" Okay. Now, Taco Bell. Taco Bell is a weird one. Because they removed a lot of the good items I like on the menu. But they have a lot of really good stuff still. I know Lonely's gonna be pissed that I'm putting it maybe as high as I am. I am personally going to put Taco Bell in B for removing a lot of their good items that I really liked. Their nacho fries are pretty good. Their actual nachos are delicious. The cinnamon twists are great. Great tacos, great burritos, great wraps. You like their Doritos tacos? You say all the time how much you hate Taco Bell. And the one near me is a combination Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFC. For real. It actually is. And I loved their stuff while they had all these great things. But so much of it is missing that I have to put it in B tier because, like, you just shot yourself in the foot by doing that. Also, I gotta say with Popeyes, I've never had the sandwich. I usually just get the regular chicken. I know people love that. Wendy's. Wendy's is a solid B tier. Wendy's, I like their nuggies and I like their fries. I like dipping the fries in the Frosty. They also have a great tabletop RPG game. Again, that doesn't actually count. I've never played it. I just know that's a thing as well that exists. In terms of how I feel about Wendy's, their burgers are not very good. Whenever I have them, I just don't feel good after I eat them. So I'm gonna put that at B tier. Wendy's can be good, but not my favorite. They have a game. It's tabletop. You wanna play D&D, but Wendy's? Wetzel's Pretzels? I didn't even know what this thing was, and it's not a thing here. Sorry. Whataburger? Not a thing here. I believe this is Witch. I can't say I've had this. White Castle. White Castle is stoner diarrhea food that literally, the reason that the drive-thru exists is because of White Castle, apparently, I think I've heard. And you go there to get tons of food and leave. So I'm probably either going, The chicken ring is good. It's the best part of the chicken is the ring. I'm gonna put this in C tier. And I'm actually going to move McDonald's down to D tier because it sucks that much and White Castle is better. Now, personal favorite, if I had to pick one of these, put Burger King there. I go there more often than anything now because, like, Five Guys I don't go to nearly as much even though it's right there. But they always have good coupons at Burger King, which I feel like really counts because it gets me going back. And Firehouse Subs, not on the list. They had one near me. I went there twice and then it closed. I was so pissed. It was so delicious. But I feel like I go to Burger King more than any of these. I only have gone to In-N-Out like twice or 3 times while I was there. It's a shame. I can't go there more, but for what it is, pretty good. We had Wetzel Pretzel? I don't remember that. I guess in that case, I'll put it to D. If you say we had it, I don't remember having it. I remember going to Wiener Schnitzel. Alright. Now, we gotta do another one. Let's, see if there's any other food and drinks. Best cereals. This one might be controversial. What kind of Cheerios are these? I can't even tell. Green apple Cheerios? I gotta make a new one. Hold on. In a row below. Don't eat cereal. What a weirdo. Never had. Alright. Cookie Crisp. S tier. Never had the Applejack Cheerios. Never had Special K. I haven't had Kicks in years. It's okay. No F tier for cereal. I'll add more if I need to. Applejacks? Pretty good. I definitely would probably get them over the Applejack Cheerios. Cornflakes. Cornflakes are meant to be boring, but they're pretty good. Apparently, I have heard a thing with cornflakes. They're meant to be made to defeat masturbation. I don't know if that's actually true, but they're okay, I guess. Oh, Count Chocula? S tier. Count Chocula is amazing. I get it every Halloween. I stock up on that. See, yeah, other people know about that too. That's a real thing with cornflakes. Mr. Kellogg is a disturbed individual. That is cereal for... Tiger, I'm sending you all the cornflakes. I hope you know. Cornflakes and grit nuts are made with the weird 19th century fundy health nuts. Captain Crunch. While it ruins the roof of your mouth, it is delicious. I'm gonna put that in A tier. Rice Chex. See, Rice Chex is okay. Not my favorite. I usually get the multigrain one, so it's got everything in one, so it's better. Peanut Butter Crunch. S tier. Honey Bunches of Oats. It's a B tier. It's a pretty good cereal. Rice Krispies. I'm gonna snap, crackle, and pop that one at S tier. The cornflakes cannot defeat me. I'm sending them your way. So, personally, Rice Krispies are great, and you can use them for a lot of alternative things besides cereal. And I think that's one of their strongest staying powers. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'll put that in A tier. I've had Cinnamon Toast Crunch a lot, and I think it's really good. But I've had some bad Cinnamon Toast Crunches, but the milk is really good. You basically get horchata out of it if you drink the milk, which you should be doing. Frosted Mini Wheats. Put that in S tier. Honey Nut Cheerios. They're okay. I'd put them here. They're about as good as Honey Bunches of Oats. Toast Crunch is one of your favorites. Okay. Reese's Puffs. S tier. Great cereal. Rice Krispie Treats. I have never had this. Cheerios. Cheerios is very basic, but that's not a bad thing. It's good for you. They're delicious. Put that in A tier. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is a pretty good cereal that I've not had a whole lot. I'm gonna put that in A tier. It's a really good cereal, but I just haven't had enough of it. Basic for a basic dude. Alright, why don't I see your tier list then, Cocoa Krispies. I would put them in the same tier as the other ones. They're basically the same thing. Fruit Loops. S tier. Raisin Bran. I'll put Raisin Bran in C tier. Raisin Bran is for old people. Don't make one tomorrow. You're never gonna make one. You're gonna forget. The bear on this cereal, the Golden Crisp bear, is cooler than the actual cereal that he makes. D tier. Fruity Pebbles. Fantastic. They're basically Rice Krispies, but fruit. Which means I will put Cocoa Pebbles in the same spot. Cocoa Puffs. They added vanilla for a while, and they were cursed, and I hated that. But I believe this is only cocoa, so I'm gonna put this up here. Great cereal. Frosted Flakes. They're less than good. They're shit. They're terrible. They're so plain and boring. They're basically just cornflakes, but slightly better, but not better enough that I would put it in the C tier. Crunchberry? Put that in S tier. Crunchberry is better than regular Crunch. Raisin Bran is on here twice! Why is Raisin Bran on here twice? Honeycombs? I don't think I've ever had this cereal. Pops? Well, Popsky is the best, so I'm gonna put that at S tier. So I could just say, exclamation point Popsky, you get some great music. Reese's Puffs? Reese's Puffs is in S tier. I'm actually gonna put Pops in B tier. It's great, but I don't have it enough to justify it. Trix. Trix has a troubled history. I feel like this cereal used to be better, and then they got the Puffs, and the Puffs were never as good, and then they got rid of the Puffs and like brought it back as like actual shapes, and it's better. But I still like almost never get Trix. I think I got the yogurt more than the cereal, so I'm gonna put that in A tier. Honey Smacks. Dig'em the Frog is a pretty good mascot. And Golden Grams? I think Golden Crisps are Golden Grams, right? I think that's the same cereal. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same cereal, it's just a different name. I would put Honey Smacks in B tier. The mascot is good. Dig'em the Frog. Sugar Smacks. Sugar Smack. Completely different. But I would say it's okay cereal. I would only ever get it in the mini boxes that you can get and like take them to go. I would say that's a pretty good tier list for that. Let's see what else we got. Comida Española. Candy tier list. Oh, this one might actually make people pissed off. More so than already. Let's do it. Mr. Goodbar. Mr. Goodbar is basically... It's like eating a Hershey bar, but with real peanuts. Why is Pocky on there twice? Is it? Oh my god, it is. Why is it on twice? Right. I'm gonna put them both in the same spot. Mr. Goodbar is delicious. I've never had a full Mr. Goodbar, but I always get excited if I ever get one in those like mini packages that I get for like Halloween. Pocky. I don't know if I'd really say this is candy, but it's great. I've definitely played the Pocky game before with Lonely. And there's a lot of great flavors. But I'm going to judge this based on chocolate alone of Pocky. Because that is the one that is here twice. So for there being chocolate twice, and it being the only one that matters, I'm gonna put this here. It's good, but I like the other flavors better. I need to make a new one. So I don't know what this is. Laffy Taffy. Kind of melts too easily. I don't really like it. F tier. Gonna head out. Take it easy, Draco. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hershey Kisses. They're a classic, but they're kind of boring. I would put them there. Snowcaps. Classic movie theater candy. I don't like them, but they're okay. I would put them in E tier. Butterfingers. Butterfingers are delicious. I would get these a lot at the movie theater. And put this in A tier. This is a good candy bar to get through the day, but not my favorite. Mr. Goodbar is also on here twice. What the fuck? Who made this tier list? It sucks. Never had this one. Reese's Pieces, S tier. Arrow. I've had this once, and it is like a C tier or D tier. Probably D tier. Milky Ways. Milky Ways are good. I would put a Milky Way in a C tier. It's got caramel and chocolate. That's a nice candy bar. Spree. Never had this. Fun Dip. This thing is like crack if you give it to someone. It's pretty good, but the stick kind of ruins it because you got to dip the stick over and over again. I feel like without the stick, if you lose the stick, is a fundamental failure of this. I'm going to put this in D tier. Jolly Ranchers. They melt so easily, they ruin them. F. Runts. They're pretty good, but they're not great. I'm gonna put that in E tier. Reese's. S tier. Swedish Fish. They're not very good. I'm gonna put them in F tier. Gobstoppers. These things are everlasting. They're pretty good. I haven't had them in years, but they're a great way to pass the time on like a car trip. We'd always get them. I would say the Gobstoppers are really good. Pez kind of sucks. No one likes the actual candy. They just like the collectible part of it. F. F tier? You are wrong? Oh, sorry, my mistake. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. That's better. A tier worse than F tier is now where they are. Twizzlers. Twizzlers used to taste better, and these got so much worse over the years that I'm going to actually put that into D tier. I feel like they should be a B at best. Jelly Belly. Depending on the flavor of bean, I'm going to say A tier. They're really good, but there's something about them that just makes me... It really depends on what bean you get. Sweet Tarts, okay. Put them in C. Not remarkable, but they're pretty good. Starbursts. These are great, especially the mini ones. I used to have them at the movie theater. Delicious. Lifesavers. Shit. Skittles. Skittles are weird. I feel like Skittles, people really like Skittles, but then I have a controversial opinion with them. So you might notice, Skittles are called original Skittles. Except they're not original because they got rid of the lime flavor and replaced it with apple. A green apple? It's not original. You're lying by doing this. And for that, criminal behavior, what I feel like should be an A tier. I'm actually gonna put it in E tier. Also, when you eat too many Skittles, they all just blend together the flavor and they just are super bland, and that ruins it for me. They got rid of lime years ago, like over a decade ago, dude. Haribo Gold Bears. I love gummy bears. S tier. Whoppers. D. They're okay. Ring Pops. I plan to propose to Lonely with a lollipop. The Ring Pops. Joking, of course. Ring Pops are okay. Hello, Andrea. Hope you're doing well. We're doing tier list. We just finished up Superman 64, so we're messing around with this for a bit. Superman 64 PS1, that is. You enjoy the occasional Whoppers box, but not often. Gummies? S tier. Any gummy is just S tier for me. Airheads? F. Melt. Any candy that melts and is just ruined by melting because it sticks to the wrapper, terrible. Reese's can melt if you get a cup that melts. The good thing is that they are still good. Any gummy is fine for me. But like, a chocolate can melt and you can still enjoy it. This just sticks to the wrapper, and then the wrapper is like part of the candy now. Candy corn? It's going in Swedish Fish tier. Cadbury Egg, never had one. Tootsie Pop. Classic. Putting that in A tier. There is a thing with Trader Joe's here they used to do where if you had a Native American shooting a bow and arrow at a star and you handed them that wrapper, they would give you a bag of Tootsie Pops. I used to get those all the time. They're so good. You should make a tier lower just for candy corn? Okay, hold on. There we go. Why is there a Swedish Fish tier? Because they're that bad. Below candy corn. Yeah. Crunch. Crunch bars are amazing. I'm going to include the Bunch of Crunch. We used to sell those at the movie theater all the time. Delicious. S tier. 66. These are terrible. This is just raw sugar. F. Double Bubble? The native guy, Arrow Star Wrapper. That was the thing, they'd honor it at the Trader Joe's near me. This is a gum that loses its flavor fast, but I'm gonna put it in E tier just because, like, it's enjoyable until you lose the flavor. Tootsie Rolls. S tier. I feel like the Pops are okay, but they're not as good as the original thing. Sometimes I just want that. I just want to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Oh my god!
Dre, thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Fireball. I can't say I've had this. Twix. As George Costanza always says, you know, the only one with the cookie crunch. It's not that good though. I've never really cared for Twix. I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's not great, but it's not bad. Just, it's whatever. Like, if you give it to me, I'll eat it. Snickers. Snickers is an S tier. Snickers is real good. Hot tamales. Never had one. Mike and Ike's? E. They're better than everything in F tier because they don't melt. Or they're not garbage. Almond Joys, I don't like coconut. Sorry, putting that in F tier. Dum Dums. These lollipops are great. Dum Dums are gonna go in A tier. These are the lollipops that, like, the way they do the mystery flavor is it's when the two flavors hit each other on the batch. And knowing that made me love these candies even more. They're very small lollipops, but they're pretty good. I like them. Sour Patch. I'm gonna put that in B tier because they make some questionable design choices. They've done some really weird stuff, like Sour Patch cereal and Sour Patch ice cream, and milk should never be sour. The Sour Patch cereal is even worse than the ice cream, personally, Fred. That just sounds weird. It is. Imagine having sour milk. That just means it's spoiled. Ew. Ew. Warheads. Warheads are delicious, but I don't get them enough, and the lemon is too sour. Apparently they made, like, alcoholic Warheads or like some kind of energy drink lately. I don't put them in C tier. They're pretty good, but I don't go out of my way to get them. Hubba Bubba. This is tape. It's better than the gum here, so I'm gonna put it in, like, C tier. Dots. Jujubes, they're a D tier. They're okay. Pocky, already on there. Putting it there. I think these are sixlets. E. They're okay. Kit Kats. Kit Kats, I'm gonna base this on just the regular Kit Kat, are delicious. You eat the Kit Kat by putting it on its side and just chomping it right down the middle. That's correct, right? Or do you cut a hole through it? How are you supposed to eat a Kit Kat? You are a monster. You missed, I used to have a gif of Seto Kaiba ripping a Kit Kat in half instead of a Blue Eyes. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Lemon Heads. I don't think I've ever had one. Maltese. Never had one. Mounds. Never had one. Ooh, Now and Laters. They're pretty good. I haven't had these in years or thought about them, but they're average. Never had one of these. Kinder Egg. These are actually dangerous. M&M's. Regular M&M's are just boring, and that's what's on this list. They're better in other things, but you know what? I would put them in B tier because they are really good in certain things, and depends how you have them. I'm gonna put them in B tier. Nerds. Nerds are a C. Nerds are a definitive C. They're not great. They're not bad. They're just in the middle. Never had. These are the sour rope candies. D tier. These are the fruit Tootsie Rolls. They're like B tier. Alright. This is my candy tier list. I could do a few more. Someone wanted me to do ethnic food, but I don't see ethnic food on here. Do a soda list. A definitive soda, sure. Oh, this is just cheating. There's so much different kinds of the same soda on here. Cherry 7-Up. C. Diet. Diet is just bad. I don't drink diet soda. It's going in F. Any diet, I'm just gonna put them in F tier. I've never had a diet soda that I have liked. These are all diet. I had these at work for free. They handed these out. They flavor them, and they're not good. I could feel the sugar going down my throat whenever I drank them. It was disgusting. Let me see if there's any other diets. Pepsi, garbage. Diet. I think this is Diet Sierra Mist. Diet Squirt. Alright, let's actually do this tier list. Alright. Coke. You're getting caffeine free. It's probably a C tier. You're getting regular Coke. That's an S tier. Drink that shit all the time. Oh, there is Diet Dr. Pepper on here. I think that's like right here. I think this is the Diet Dr. Pepper, so I'm gonna put that there. Dr. Pepper is amazing. You gotta drink the hot Dr. Pepper. You gotta put the lemon in it, and you have to make sure you see the bubble pop through the lemon hole. If you've never seen the hot Dr. Pepper video, that is a thing. These are diet as well. Is okay. It's around here. I would say it's about as good as the cherry 7-Up. A&W cream soda, A tier. A&W root beer. I'm gonna put that at S tier. Their root beer is amazing. Barks root beer is about as good as the other root beer. I'm gonna put that in S tier. Canada Dry. This is diet. I'm just gonna put diet tier for this. Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is delicious. I had a guy who was an old man who used to work at the movie theater with me, and I would help him out all the time. He'd tell the same joke every time, and I would laugh every time because he was so sweet. I wonder if he's still alive. I hope he is. So his joke was always that, like, he'd ask me to get him a Cherry Coke, and every single time he'd be like, just one thing. I'll only take it if you put a real cherry in it. Made me smile every time. No matter how many times I heard it. I probably heard it 1,000 times. I would hear it 1,000 more. The guy was so nice. This is, I think, Cranberry Canada Dry. D. Canada Dry Lemon. Also D. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Ginger Ale is really good for you, so I'm actually going to put that S. I might put it in the front. Not that it matters. Coca-Cola Life. I don't even think they still make this. I had it once and it was not that great, but it was not that bad, so it's a... I'm gonna put it in C tier. Better slightly than the caffeine-free. Coke Orange. E tier. Coke Vanilla. S tier. Ginger ale is delicious, and it's good for you. If you have a bad stomach, drink some ginger ale. Listen, when you're around here, we have mug moments, which is why I'm putting this slightly in front of A&W root beer. It's about the same. I'll get either one. They're both good. Mug is fantastic though. Zero sugar is slightly better than diet. I'm going to put it at D tier. Grape Crush. B. Orange Crush. This is Diet Orange. Get out of here. Right there. It's pretty good. Peach. I actually really like peach drinks, and they don't make enough of them. I'll put that at A tier. Pineapple. This soda goes really good if you put it on pizza. James, thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're joining the stream. I'm going to put this at A tier. Really underrated drink. Strawberry. Strawberry is also really underrated. I'm gonna put that in A tier. This is just Dr. Pepper Cherry, and I think it's a little bit better, but Dr. Pepper is so good. They're in the same tier. Fanta Grape. I prefer this over Crush. Putting it in there. Fanta Orange. About the same. Wasn't a fan of their pineapple though. Then C tier. Fanta Strawberry. Really good. Faygo. I have only had the red pop from Faygo, This is, if you know Faygo, it's the Juggalo soda. It's the ICP really likes this soda. And if you're one of those Homestuck guys, you apparently really like this. I'm gonna put this in B tier. It was pretty good, but I wouldn't have it again. Fresca. I had Fresca once, it's okay. D. Mellow Yellow. This is gonna be controversial, but I'm putting this in S tier for personal reasons. When I worked at the movie theater, they introduced the freestyle soda machine, the one that you see everywhere that's like super fancy. So, Mellow Yellow has so much fucking sugar in it, and it was so bad for you, that I drank it literally every shift, exclusively. I drank Peach Mellow Yellow, because that was the thing you could make. I would drink that exclusively, and it got me through every work shift at that awful movie theater. So that alone, I'm going to put it in S tier, because I drank it so much. Do I recommend it? Not really, but I would still drink it, because it gave me a lot of energy. Baja Blast, it's the forbidden soda. You can only get it at Taco Bell. This is Cherry Mountain Dew. Cherry Mountain Dew, really good. Classic. No, this is Diet. Get out of here. Mountain Dew Ice. Yeah. Okay. Orange Mountain Dew. C. Purple. C. Voltage. Voltage is really good whenever they do it, but they don't do it enough for me to put it higher than B tier. White Mountain Dew. Probably also a C. Green. Classic. Too much sugar though for me to drink often, but it's pretty good. All of these 1893 Pepsis are not very good, but I'm going to put them here because they are slightly better than regular Pepsi, which is awful. Cherry Pepsi is slightly better though. Put that in B tier. Crystal Pepsi. The only ever good thing that they've ever made. Pepsi Max? Garbage. Pepsi with real sugar. Makes Pepsi actually better. Just by a little bit. Caffeine free? Eh. Pepsi Vanilla? Eh. RC. RC Cola. This is Diet RC. Get out of here. RC Cola, while it's generic, every time I've had it, I'm like, damn, this may as well be real stuff. Pretty good. Sierra Mist? Good, but I wish I was drinking Sprite, which... S tier. Sprite Zero? Eh. Garbage. Squirt? Just on the name alone, I'm putting it in D tier. It's okay. Sunkissed Grape? Is there only Sunkissed? Oh no, there's more than one. Okay, I was like, what? Where are they? B. Not a big Sunkissed fan. Surge. Surge is okay. I've only recently had it, and I think I'd put it in B tier. Sundrop. Yeah, it's D. That's how I feel about sodas. I drink a lot of sodas, and I've had a lot more than this, but a lot of these are not gonna. You're not gonna find them. Snack food. Some snack foods. Ooh, this is a good one. All right. Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and walrus. Loop de loop. These got me through elementary school, and I will never get Shirley Temple's fucking song out of my head. Right. Kettle chips? Delicious. E tier. I don't get them enough though for me to put them higher. Bugles. For personal reasons, if you've never done this, you do not deserve to make this tier list. You need to put the bugles on your fingers and pretend you are like an evil witch cackling, and it is the greatest thing. You put the bugles on like every single finger, and you're just like, I have done that more times than I would like to admit. They're great. Cheddar Chex. Cheddar Chex is okay. It's not my favorite. Combos? They're about there. Cheese balls. F. I've seen cotton candy balls of that, and it's the same brand, and they're just like blue, and they're just wrong. Crunchy Cheetos. Amazing. Going up there. Cheez-Its. Delicious. S tier. Cheez-Its are a classic. Traditional Chex. I don't think it's as good. Pizza combos. Pizza combos, I'm gonna put that in A tier. They're much better than any other pizza thing ever that I've ever had as a snack, which, now that I see this is on here, shit tier. Pizza Pringles, awful. Anytime I've ever had one. Disgusting. Pringles aren't even real potato. I think about every time I hear Cheez-It, my friend said, let's get some white Cheez-Its once, but it really sounded like he said white Jeez-It. Like it was supposed to be like Jesus. It was just like, get that white Cheez-It. Pizza Goldfish are awesome. I don't know. Cool Ranch Doritos. This was trending the other day on Twitter, Cool Ranch Doritos. Cool Ranch Doritos. S tier. As well as the blue one. They're both equal in power. Do you take the red Dorito? Or do you take the blue Dorito? Just like the Matrix. Both of them are good though. Corn Nuts. Depending on how you get them, they're really good. But they're usually pretty bad. This is the Little Debbie tier. She's going here because she deserves it. You know why. French onion sun chips. D. I can eat them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for that. One Dorito's red and the other is blue. That's what you get when you eat the Muppets snacks. What did Little Debbie do? She runs the snack empire. I don't like her. This is just like a long-running joke on this channel. I didn't know who Little Debbie was because she isn't a thing where I live. And I saw this like duck chef and no one believed me. And I'm convinced that even though I've never seen her, that she secretly owns everything. And is not very good. Fritos. Fritos are delicious. Especially the chili cheese ones. But it's vanilla. We're going with the vanilla flavor. Not that it's vanilla flavored, but it's, original flavor. That alone, S tier. They're still really good. Welch's. They're boring. I would eat them at school because they handed them out. That's about it. No, they don't have any of those here where I live. Funyuns. Awful. Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. S tier, baby. Look at that. Great. Regular Sun Chips going in the B tier. They're really good. Shout out to when Sun Chips had environmentally friendly bags that biodegrade, but they were so fucking loud, they had to get rid of this bag because people complained so much. Funyuns are stoner food. They're terrible. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Too spicy for me. I'm too white. I will cry, but they're delicious. A. I have never eaten them more than once, and Lonely saw me crying while I was eating them. Don't tell anyone. Jerky. I don't think it's fair to put jerky on this list, but I'm going to put it in S tier. Jerky is delicious. There's even a link to some discounted jerky below. Jerky's amazing. Not the Jack Links, but they make really good jerky. Someone is forgetting the goldfish. Well, we'll get there. Nutty Bars. Little Debbie tier. She's going in there. She knows what she did. Barbecue chips. They're pretty good, but they always give me, like, nasty heartburn when I get them, so I'm gonna put them in C tier. Sour Cream and Onion, on the other hand, though, never do that to me. I'm gonna put them in A tier. The classic chips. They're pretty basic. You can't go wrong with basic, but I'm gonna put them in A tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna put them in B tier. Not a barbecue fan. That's understandable. Not doing that yet. I don't even know what this one is. I think those are just peanuts. Peanuts are delicious. Restaurant-style chips. Not as good as actual restaurant-style chips, but they're pretty good. I'm gonna put them in D tier. You need more to these chips to make them good. For that alone, I would not eat these chips plain, so I'm gonna put them in D tier. I think people could agree with that. If you have to... I'm judging these based on just these alone, and that's fine. I'm gonna put them there. Classic Pringles. C. Sour Cream. C. Pringles aren't that good. Ruffles. S. Stacy's. I have had these before. I always find them in my house randomly. I'm gonna put these in like C tier. I'll eat them. They're like cinnamon toast crunch flavored. They're pretty good. Alright, so now that I see this is here, I'm thinking we're gonna put this down here for now. Okay, I haven't had this popcorn in years, but it got me through elementary school and gym class. Or, like, not gym class, but gymnastics. I used to do gymnastics. I'm very flexible, for anyone who doesn't know. So, it honestly got me through those, so S tier. These are pretty boring pretzels. They're D. They're not bad, but I'll eat them. Puff Cheetos, A tier. Not as good as the crunchy. Weird flex. It's true, though. Raisins. They're good. Not great. They're B tier. They're good for you, though. Sunflower seeds. I think that's sunflower seeds. Put them there, too. Ritz crackers. On their own, they're boring, so I have to put them in D tier. Cheddar sour cream. S. I have some waiting for me later that I haven't opened yet. Honey wheat pretzels is, I think, what these are. They're better than the regular pretzels. Salt and vinegar chips. S tier. They're delicious. Doritos chili lime. How would you rate beefaroo jerky? I wouldn't rate it because I'm not going to answer your questions. We've been over this. You're literally the only person who I've ever had to ban an entire topic for, Horizon. If I could bonk you for food crimes, I would. But I can't do that. These are good. They're about as good as the other Doritos. Little Debbie's here. Going in there. Oh, these are the restaurant style. What are the other ones then? I think those are lime chips? Either way, chips on their own. Put them in here. Mr. King, thank you so much for the raid. We were doing tier lists since we finished up Superman. Triscuits. I'm gonna agree with ProZD on this. Triscuits are fucking boring on their own, and they're better with other stuff. They're even worse than Ritz. Fuck Triscuits. All my homies hate Triscuits. Wheat Thins, on the other hand, delicious. I could snack on a bunch of Wheat Thins. B tier. I haven't cooked beefaroo in your streams, and you never will. Alright, so that is the end of that tier list. I think this is a good tier list. I think everyone can agree. We put everything we need to on here. Vigilantes Brazil. Ooh. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Let's do it. How dare you insult Triscuits? It's true. Alright. Flavor blasted goldfish. S tier. By that logic, A tier for regular goldfish. Just because the flavor blasted exists. They are just better goldfish. Pizza goldfish? I said the pizza combos are the best pizza flavor, and I'm gonna stand by that. I'm gonna put them in B tier. Why are Funyuns in F? They're stoner food. They're not good. Alright. Now, we can actually move on. Alright, so anyway. Move on. Ooh, pizza topping tier list. This is gonna be a controversial tier list. First off, who puts corn on their pizza? Get out of here. Chicken? The right stuff. Bacon? The right stuff. Meat? The right stuff. Peppers? So-so. I'd like to see you try.
I saw you put goldfish in F tier, you fucking son of a bitch, I'll sue.
Hawaii in Japan means corn? Interesting. Well, thank you for the bits. I only did that at the last minute just to fuck with you. No, goldfish are great. My brother would be upset if I put goldfish anywhere else. It's like his favorite thing. I wonder if now that he's married, he just... The two things I always would see him eating are goldfish and string cheese. Pepperoni. God tier. I'm actually going to lower everything else just because pepperoni exists. Broccoli, don't put it on your pizza. That's just wrong. I think this is Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is great. You grate it on. You get the shaker when you go to the really authentic New York pizza places here. I think these are tomatoes? I mean, tomatoes belong on pizza. Is this watermelon? What the fuck is this? Crab? I can't even tell what this is. Eggplant? My parents get that all the time. I cannot stand it. It's not good. Jalapenos? I cannot stand jalapenos. Mushrooms? I wouldn't put them on pizza, but I wouldn't say no to them. Onions? I hate onions. Sausage? Sausage is amazing. But then, great stuff. So white. Wow! I think this is potato. I've never had potato, but I would definitely put that in the good stuff. Olives? Terrible. Mushrooms are fine. I wouldn't put them anywhere else. I think this is spinach. I can't tell what this is. I still don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna put this in low tier. This is an S tier. This is the best one, and if you cannot understand that is that good, you're wrong. Pineapple is the best topping. Let's do like one or two more. Let's go to all categories. Meme tier list, don't do this to me. Persona tier list, Street Fighter tier list. I'm just gonna make a real tier list of Street Fighter. TF2 tier list? Smash Bros? See, here's the problem. I want to do ones that aren't like... I gotta do one that's not like a really bullshit tier list that's just like... I think this is the best. Among Us? Hold on, I gotta see what this Among Us tier list is. Color tier list? Hats? I can read what that says. Among Us sabotage list. Sexuality tier list. Among Us vents. YouTube and streaming. I'm gonna do that. I have to put Twitch on the top. Everyone's gonna call me out if I don't. They're gonna be like, fake tier list. Paid tier list. Can't do that. Waifu tier list. I think I did this with Tiger. And it was too big. And I didn't recognize most of them. This one has titty. I mean, that seems like a... They'll take her waifus. All Nintendo girls. Let's do a Nintendo girls waifu tier list. That's a lot of tier lists, waifus. Daisy. S tier. Easily S tier. We gotta see some respect for Daisy. Fantastic. Rosalina? I think everyone will be pissed if I put her anywhere else, but I was going to put her here regardless. S tier. Pauline. Better in the newer games, but I don't think she's in enough yet for me to put her higher than B tier. The Gremlin. Gremlin character is going in E tier. I know people hate her way more than me. I don't even hate her. I think, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put her in D tier. Gremlin is D tier. Flannery. I mean, she's like the hottest gym leader. I'm gonna put her in B tier. Nurse Joy. E. Only B? Only B. I think this is the black and white trainer. I don't know. E. Iris? This is adult Iris. That makes her okay waifu material. C. She's cute. I don't know who this is. I think this is the villain from Hyrule Warriors. I never played it. F. Agatha the Bug Lady. No, she's going C tier. That's Lyra from Gold and Silver. Huh. Tetra. Tetra is not Zelda as far as I'm concerned for this tier list. Tetra is going in A tier. I think this is Palutena. A tier. This is a waifu from Hyrule Warriors. Haven't played Hyrule Warriors. This is just going into the games I haven't played. The mom from WarioWare. Literally a MILF. I mean, it's not Palu. It's Cheryl from Pokemon. Well, in that case, I have no idea who she is, so... yeah. She's a MILF. It's going in C tier. Not super great MILF. Celeste. She's cute. Give her A tier. I wish she did more. You should be in more of the new game. Fortune Teller Lady. Don't like her. Camel Lady? Terrible. E tier. Default Villager. I don't think that counts, so I'm going to put you in F tier. That's customizable. That doesn't count. Yo, Bloody, what's up? Alright, Anka? Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. This is S tier. This is Anka tier. Which means delete. Anka gets her own tier for being the best. Which Fire Emblem characters are these two? Anna's the demi. This is Anna? Alright, Anna's real good. I'm gonna give her A tier. Captain Syrup. Not in enough games. But I'm gonna give her a B tier. The Clown. Clown waifu? D. Quintel? D. Ashley. Ashley is a child, so I'm judging her based on cuteness. A. Great character. Corn? Terrible. I don't know who you are. Peach is getting an A tier. Not as good as Daisy or Rosalina. Should have been Lollipop over Min Min. No one likes clowns. Bianca. She's cute, but I don't like her as much as other trainers. D. Birdo. Birdo's a C. Birdo's whatever. I've never really cared for Birdo, but I don't hate Birdo. Callie, B tier. Marie, S tier. Isabel, S tier. Dixie, A tier. Candy Kong, the sexiest character that Nintendo has ever produced. F tier. Hate her. Never liked her. Ever. To hell with Candy. We just did an entire tier list about Candy. Wii Fit Trainer. She's actually a Haman Master. Talk shit, get fit. I still don't know who this is. This is the big titty waifu from Fire Emblem Fates. I don't really know her, so I'm gonna put her in F tier. Don't know her. Don't know her. Don't know her. Cynthia. Ooh, Cynthia's a Pokemon waifu I can get behind. A tier. Actually, no, S. She's great. I love her design. Let's make a Fire Emblem tier list. I don't know the characters enough! You don't want to see that! It's gonna be, I don't know who this is for most of them. This is the Alola trainer, I think? Yes. Not one of my favorites. Dawn. Dawn is great. A tier. Aether Lady, I think? I don't know who you are. D. I played that game, I think. Brittany from Pikmin 3. Eh. E. The Kalos champion? Okay, so I have seen her before. Dr. Coil. Great design. E. I don't know who you are. Min Min. I'll put you at A tier. Alright. It seems I have to do something important because I see who the next person is. Okay, so anyway, Sheik tier. Sheik? I'm rating all the Zeldas as their own individual Zelda. So, I want to make it very clear. Tetra, Sheik, and this Zelda, all different Zeldas, as far as I'm concerned. Sheik? S tier. Great Zelda. She got a lot of shit done. I think she's very slightly better than Tetra. I would like Tetra more if Tetra stayed as Tetra. And then the skin color changes so stupid. I put her at A tier, just for that. B, haven't played the game yet. People don't like her. I don't have a problem with her. I like her design. I'm gonna put her at C tier. Gracie. Gracie, I believe, is a trans character. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think in Japan, Gracie's trans. I like Gracie's design, though. I'll put Gracie at B. Harriet. E. I think this is Black 2, White 2 lady. E. Impa from Hyrule Warriors. Black 1. Impa. E. Terrible. Awful. Mitzi. C tier. Crystal. Slightly better than everyone else, and I'm only putting her this high because, hear me out, she's going here because her design in Dinosaur Planet was so awful that it is better, this one, than most of the other designs that I have seen, just because of the fact that it's like, I have a greater appreciation for this now. However, I still don't think Crystal is that good, but it is so much better than other ones. Luzamine, was that her name? I forget her name. She's good though. I like her. B, she's cute. One of the Able sisters, Label, Labelle, C. Lily. Yeah, Lily's cute. I like her. Linkle. Linkle is cute, but she's not in enough stuff and is one of the most underused Zelda characters. Use her more. Lottie. Eh. Lucina. D. We don't need more anime sword fighters on this tier list. Thank you very much. Alright. Trash waifu going in E tier. She's terrible. You know this. We all know she's terrible. They missed Pyra Mithra. This was probably made before Smash. Lynn. Lynn is great. I'm gonna put her at B tier, though. I think she's kind of underused. She's underused enough that I would put her in B tier. Cool that she's in Smash. Not good enough, in my opinion, to get A tier. Elizabeth deserves healing and love. Maybe. C. Marina. S tier. I don't know why her fingers are fun dip, though. Wendy? Garbage. Toadette? Garbage. Where the heck is Wick? Not important. May. May is probably my favorite of the trainers. I'm gonna put her at A tier. I don't think she's S tier, but she's, I think, maybe better than Dawn. Girl from Arms. Okay. Thick Midna. Actual Midna. Going here. I'm gonna actually make her a new tier right now. I'm putting her there for a moment. Thick Midna tier. Going there. Gremlin Midna. Going at A tier. Mifa tier. Mifa's great. Very sweet. I'm glad we get to see more of her. I hope all the champions come back as ghosts in, you know, the sequel. Game all the champions are kind of gone. Finally, a wrong opinion. I wish the champions were not immediately killed off before Breath of the Wild. Misty. D. Mona Pizza. A. F. I don't know who you are. I don't know. Is that Real Nightbug from Toho? I don't know who you are. Get out of here. Officer Jenny. The only good police officer in existence, but she's still a police officer. D. Don't know who this is. This is Palutena. A tier. I put her in there earlier. Pauline. E. She's cutie. The good post office lady. C. Alpaca. S tier. Put her in C tier. I think her name is like Penny. My wife. We did get married in Ocarina of Time. I'm sorry, but there's a better Zora waifu. It's true. Ribbon Lady, E. The hair buns are great on her. A. Zero Suit Samus. I guess it's just Samus in particular. S. First trio waifu. Maku Tree's not on the list. Sorry, not an option. Greedy. S tier. This Zelda, I actually hate her. She's going in E tier. I don't like that Zelda at all. D. Jessie. D. Tharja is going to be extremely controversial. I like her design, but she sucks. I fucking hate Tharja so much. Everyone overhyped Tharja for me. When I played Awakening, I hated her. She was such an asshole and such a bitch. She's getting D tier. Rajat, way better. So much better of a character, and she's not on this list. If Rajat was on the list, I would have put Rajat at S tier. Sorry. Tiny. Adorable, but I hate this design, so C. This is Iki, I think? He's cute. E. I don't know who you are. S tier. Verbosa, C tier. B. No, I like her design. Alright, there's one thing that's wrong with this list, though, that I have to fix right now. Alright, and this is the appropriate tier list, now that that is all fixed. All of you fuckers fell for the bait. All of you. Have you not heard me lately complaining on stream about how much I don't like the Hex Maniac? Y'all thought I was gonna put Hex Maniac on there? You fools! You absolute morons! You absolute utter buffoons! You dummies! You nincompoops! You fell for it! Nah, she's okay. She's actually more like a... I would actually put her at, like, B tier. Between A and B. Actually, nah. I'd put her at A tier. Like, right here. I would put her right there. That is my actual thoughts. I like her design a lot, but I just find it funny that it all started because milk. I played the double bait. We've been Speckledorfed! Oh, Waluigi, what's up? Alright, let's do one last one. VTubers? I don't know VTubers. Superheroes are not waifus. Why are they here? Mario Girls? We just did one. Ultimate Pokemon waifus. Tumblr Sexy Men. The best girls in Helltaker. I need a good one to end out the night. You know what? I've been watching a lot of cartoons lately. Among Us? I'm not doing the Among Us tier list. How many Disney villains we got here? I haven't seen enough of the more recent ones to do that. Cartoon Network. Let's. Ooh, this one might be a little tough. This is Cartoon Network, but it is not Cartoon Network because SpongeBob is on here. I'm gonna put SpongeBob at A tier. New SpongeBob has ruined SpongeBob enough that I feel like it's not S tier. I have to judge it as a full thing. Never seen Adventure Time. It starts out really good, and then it gets really bad. E tier. All grown up. Shit. Gumball. I haven't watched enough of Gumball, but every episode I've watched is fantastic, and every time I see a clip of it, I'm always blown away by how amazing it is. S. American Dad. I really like the speedrun of this, if you've ever seen the speedrun of the intro. Great game. I know some people who personally run Joe Percent a lot. Pretty good. Newspaper Clip. Fantastic. But it's a C-tier show. Aqua Teen. Later seasons kind of suck, but I like it a lot. I think I'm going to put it there. Avatar. So I held off on Avatar for a very long time, and I thought it was a baby show for idiot babies. I was wrong. I was the idiot baby. Well, yeah, of course you are. Have you seen your tier list? Oh. Alright, Statler and Waldorf. I don't need the peanut gallery here to comment on my personal taste. But I waited so long to watch Avatar. I admit I was wrong. I think I'm going to put Avatar SS tier. Avatar is better than Korra, which I assume Korra's on here. Is it? I don't see it. Alright. I don't see it on there, so by default, I would have put it at A tier. Actually, no. I would have put it at S tier, Korra. Korra has a lot of flops, but Korra's high points are better than Avatar. Avatar is a better complete package. Batman the Animated Series. Absolutely SS tier. Fantastic. Never seen Boondocks. I thought Boondocks was pretty good the first time I watched it, and then around the time the pandemic started last year, I watched all of the Boondocks again. The good seasons, the one that Aaron McGruder did. Not the fourth season. The fourth season was not done by him, so it doesn't count. They are bringing Boondocks back, and they're getting like a proper fourth season. Unfortunately, R.I.P. Granddad, he died. I will say this. Boondocks is so good, it holds up so much better than I remember it holding up. I'm putting it in S tier, and I'm gonna put it ahead of Gumball. Not that it matters, but Boondocks, watch it again. I laughed so hard because that show held up way better than it had any right to. That everything they were making fun of back then held up today. Ben 10. Didn't really get into it. Probably gonna put it as C. I don't hate it, but it's not good from what I watched of it. It was just whatever. Camp Laszlo. I watched this show a lot, and it took me years to realize this was actually the Rocko's Modern Life guy. It's okay. Pretty good. It's got its moments that I think about, like them sitting on pine cones and how Napoleon used to do it. I don't remember enough about this show to put it in A tier, Icy. I'm sorry. Cat Dog. C. Chowder. S. Cleveland Show. Terrible. Cory in the House, I mean, hold on. I gotta make a Cory tier. Not even fair. There are still people that are mad at me for trying to get John to play Cory in the House to this day. As someone who streamed the entire Cory in the House game years ago, I had a fucking blast playing that game. I love all the memes. Say what you will, that game is fucking amazing. I loved playing that game. It was amazing. It's Metal Gear Solid, you get to sneak around, and you get to astral project out of your body. This is all real, by the way. Those VODs are still up. Yeah, unfortunately they're not. Maybe one day I'll restream it. If it ever gets on Retro Achievements, I will do the full game. Let's see. Clone Wars. I think this is the good Clone Wars, so I'm gonna put that at A tier. I don't know for sure. Courage. S tier. Fantastic show. Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken is fucking weird. So many weird moments I think of, like shaving with rocks is a thing. Sergeant Weenie Arms. I think that's the same episode. The red guy. Put it in B tier. Danny Phantom definitely has its lows, and it's got some really good moments though. I'm gonna put it at B tier. Dexter's Lab. Easily A tier. I think it's better than SpongeBob overall. Drake and Josh, to be honest, never seen it. Ed and Eddie, SS cartoon. Holds up really well, fantastic finale, all around great show, have no problems with it. Fairly Odd Parents, there is a show that I could have put in S tier, but everything else surrounding it was so terrible and absolutely worse than SpongeBob, it is lowered to a C tier. The later seasons ruins Fairly Odd Parents so much that I have to look at the full thing. It's that bad. Like, if it was Simpsons seasons 1 to 10, immediately SSS tier for me. Family Guy, garbage. First couple seasons are fine. After that, zombie. I think American Dad is honestly better from what I watched of it. Misadventures of Flapjack, A. Zim, great. Love the show. Very weird. Influenced a lot of people. I think I'm gonna put this at S tier. It sucks that Nick killed the show off and then they brought it back. The comics are great. Especially the first comic where Zim is brought back after years. So he's chilling in his house, just not doing anything for 20 years or something. I don't know how long it was since the comics and show. Dib never left his chair. He sat in his chair pissing and shitting everywhere. This is real. Disgusting filth. Never shaved, never, like, ate anything, never showered, never moved, because he didn't want to miss Zim leaving his house after so long. Did they make Zim into a Netflix show? No. So, honestly, Zim, I love you. Still a great show. Flintstones? Yabba dabba doo. Flintstones invented the dab. It's literally in the name. Flintstones is whatever, honestly. Fosters? Fantastic show. All around, so many good moments. So many good characters. Futurama. SS tier. Futurama is so good, it's better than The Simpsons all around. Gravity Falls. I have never seen the ending to this show. I have admitted this on stream a few times. Great show. I have literally seen every other episode. And it's a really good show. But Disney kind of ruined the show for me. I have to put it at A tier because of their release schedule. Lily Mandy? S tier. Hannah Montana? I've never seen Hannah Montana like I've never seen Hannah and Miley Cyrus in the same room at the same time. Hey Arnold is a series that I recently just finished rewatching, and as a kid I thought it was okay. But it is so good rewatching it as an adult, and I cried a lot at a lot of the moments because they really hold up. Like Mr. Wynn leaving his girl in America for 20 years for her to grow up, and eventually they reconnect on Christmas. It was such a touching moment that I cried. I saw the Jungle movie recently. It was fantastic. Great end to the series. Also cried. So many good moments. The Pataki family is the best part of that show. Their mother, depressed alcoholic. So many things I missed and forgot or something. It's a great show. It holds up really well. I think it's part of the reason, maybe growing up, that I am the person that I am today. And I didn't even realize it, because, like, as a New Yorker, it was easy for me to relate. I just didn't remember anything about it. Now that I watched it as an adult, I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. iCarly, never seen it. Jetsons, around the same as Flintstones. Jimmy Neutron, show's kind of ugly, but I'm gonna put it at A tier. It was consistently good, unlike Fairly Odd Parents. Johnny Test. I have seen this once, and it is getting its own tier. Johnny Bravo. Classic. A tier. Kim Possible. I watched it whenever it was on, but it wasn't really a show for me. I think I just wasn't the target audience. Every time I watched it, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't enough for me to come back. I'm gonna put that at C. King of the Hill. Here is a show that if I watched it when it started, I would have put it here in D tier. But the more I rewatched it when it was on Adult Swim, the more I realized this is an S tier show. It has its ups and downs, but it has a lot of really good moments that I, as an adult, appreciated so much more. And I didn't think it was very funny or clever, but it's honestly got a lot of really good moments that I think really hold up. Kids Next Door. Creator of this one is actually trying to bring this back, by the way. I kind of want to rewatch this one. I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to put it in B tier for now. Might want to give Kim a rewatch. It wouldn't be a rewatch because I haven't seen all the episodes. It's only like 5 episodes. Teenage Robot. S tier. I think I would put this higher, but there isn't enough of it that I could really appreciate it nearly as much as every other show. Robot Waifu, fantastic. So the finale, look for the Galactic Kids Next Door promo thing they recently put up. It's been out for years, that promo, but they re-uploaded it and unlisted it immediately. Jenny's great. I just wish that show got the love it deserves. Such a fantastic show. The Looney Tunes show. I think this is the new one. S tier. Classic Looney Tunes. Going in A tier. Magic School Bus. For its educational purposes, I would have put it in S tier. But it's getting SS tier because I could still watch it today and really enjoy it. Well, that's a booty hole. Your partner's monkey. As someone who's named Adam, I hated hearing all the time. It's like, are you Adam Lion like in the show? I never liked it. As Declassified, never saw it. Phineas and Ferb. Ah, yes, Penny the Platypus. You're here to put this on the Corny the House tier, right? What do you mean the tier list is Corny tier? I haven't seen enough of Phineas and Ferb, so I'm gonna put it in B. I really like what I watch of it, but I cannot put it in S tier or SS tier or A tier. There's just not enough of it that I have watched. But every time I watched it, I really enjoyed it. Powerpuff Girls. This is the original one. I want to make that very clear. S. Milo Murphy. Haven't seen it. Regular show. I'm currently watching Close Enough. I mentioned this earlier. It's the new show from the regular show guy. Regular show for the first half of the show is amazing. It's really good. And that alone makes it an A tier. And seeing that JG Quintal is unhinged in Close Enough is so fantastic. I recommend you check out Close Enough if you have HBO Max. Ren and Stimpy. S. Robot Chicken. Got some really good moments, but C. Rocket Power. Does anyone really like Rocket Power? I feel like people talk about it, but no one ever remembers anything about it, minus like Shoobies and Potato Salad. C. Rocko's Modern Life. S. Total Drama Island. Never seen it. Rugrats. A. Samurai Jack. I love Samurai Jack. I think it got me into cartoons. The ending is fantastic. Well, maybe not the actual ending, but like the last season is so good. What a great comeback. Scooby-Doo. Y'all knew this was going to be S tier. SS tier. Actually, hold on. Hold on. This is the triple S tier. Smokin' Sick Scooby tier. Every Scooby-Doo show is great. Every Scooby-Doo genre of game, they're all good. Everything. Everything they do is fantastic. Even the comics, everything. Literally everything Scooby-Doo does works. Except for Scrappy. Simpsons. Simpsons, I'm putting in S tier because as a package, it is bad. As the first 10 seasons, it is good. Futurama, all around great package. I think it's better. South Park. Pretty good. I don't care about it anymore, but I think I'll put it in B tier. Steven Universe. I got this show ruined for me because of Cartoon Network. It's good from what I saw, but I lost so much interest and stopped caring about this show because Cartoon Network fucked the show over so much. I'm putting it in C tier. I don't even know how this show ends. I haven't seen the ending. I have no interest to go back. And I have no interest in future. Sweet Life? Yeah. Never saw this. Teen Titans. S. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is classic cartoon violence. Without it, I feel like a lot of this list, you know, really wouldn't be what it is. That's So Raven. Yeah. Actually, C tier. Never really watched it. Wild Thornberry. Nah. Wild Thornberries is also getting C tier because it's a lot like Rocket Power. Who the fuck ever talks about this show and is like, this is a good show? No one ever talks about this. If I hear people talking about this show, it is because of Nigel, not because of the actual show. So that alone is putting it at C tier. Zeke and Luther, no clue what this is. Zoe 101. Boy, this show got fucked over by Zoe getting pregnant. Oops. I never watched it, though. Wizards of Waverly Place. Harry Potter, I guess. I don't know. Alright. This is the last tier list for today. Because I have to end the stream. Unless you want... Do you want one Among Us tier list? I will give you a meme Among Us tier list. Never heard that from Zoe? Next time, do one on pasta. If you send me the pasta tier list, I'll do it next time. Yeah, so they ended Zoe 101 because she got pregnant during the show, even though she was a teen. And they were like, oh no, the show's canceled. That's real. You want a tier list stream in full? I don't think you can handle it. You will get one Among Us tier list. We go to all categories again, since for some fucking reason people wanted Among Us. Where was the Among Us? This is what you're getting. Alright. Orange. S. Brown. Shit tier. Teal. A. Light green. Don't like it. Dark green. Actually, light green. You know what? Light green is better. I'm gonna put that in B. Dark green. See. Blue. Light green and green are just two similar colors that I actually would prefer they remove one of them. It would just make it easier. They're two similar colors, unlike the blues. S. Red. The most sus one of them all. Just filling them out evenly. No. I'm actually doing this legitly. Pink. S. Yellow. Yellow has the most dump truck ass out of anything. I have seen so many memes of this guy twerking his ass. S tier. Absolutely S tier. Black. C. Purple. Going in A. White. There. Alright. You'll get one more because that one took so fast. Oscar tier list? What? This one, it doesn't even have Germa. What's even the point? Is that Caillou? Get out of here, Caillou. What are you doing here? Sexuality tier list. Among Us colors sus level. Fine, hat tier list. No, this one takes too long. Tasks. No, I don't recognize those enough. I'm not doing an e-girls tier list. Among Us drip. We'll do Among Us drip. Toilet. Because I said it's shit tier. Perfect. Lake Doctor. E. Plant. Honestly, kind of boring. This one's pretty good. I like this one. Helmet. Terrible. Doctor. Great. Pink one, pretty good. Eyebrows, literally no drip whatsoever. This, I can barely notice the bandana. It's kind of hard to see. Ooh, that's it. That's an S tier. We're gonna put this one in A tier. All right, we're done for real. This went on longer than I expected it to go on. Lucky, I will do the pasta tier list in the future. I wish you told me sooner that you wanted to see the pasta tier list. I would have done it. Why did you all stick around for the stupid tier list? Pasta food. We're gonna go raid someone. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna start Mega Man probably on Tuesday. Look forward to Mega Man 1 and probably Mega Man 2. They're short. Before I go, we gotta raid someone. What's our raid message? What do we want to do? What's something that happened from Superman that we could use?
Oh my god!
Fit Alpha, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you really enjoyed this stream. Paper Superman? Alright. We'll do Paper Superman. Paper Soup. Superman. Soup! Alright. I think we're gonna raid Paul. Paul is playing... He's playing some Resident Evil 3. The original Resident Evil 3. I would say it's the better version of the game. Because they removed a lot of weird stuff. Show Paul some love. That's Expo. Really cool dude. Fantastic guy. Give him a follow. we'll be back on Tuesday with Mega Man. I do not look forward to playing Mega Man 1, but I want to play through the entire series, so I will get through it as fast as I can. Mega Man 2 is a much better game. Thursday, community night, as usual. Friday might be Punch-Out. It depends on Dalton. I'm basically just waiting for him. Sunday, don't know what we're going to do yet, but take it easy. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Peace out. Show Paul some love.